Good morning and welcome to this presentation. Today, I am going to talk about a shift in thinking to reduce mother-to-infant transmission of hepatitis B. I am Daniel David Zambrano, and this video is for the Medical English class of Catholic University of Santiago of Guayaquil. I'm going to talk about the definition, applications in medicine, pros and cons, a place in Ecuador, and finally, a conclusion. Let's start with the definition. Introduction. The morbidity and mortality that are associated with hepatitis B virus infection have been overshadowed by the public health prominence of other infectious diseases, including human immunodeficiency virus infection, tuberculosis, and malaria. There is a dawning realization that the disease burden from the HBV infection is increasing, despite the existence of an effective vaccine. Applications in medicine. Infection in the neonatal period and childhood remains the leading source of the new chronic infections and is a silent precursor to progressive disease. Thus, the prevention of neonatal and childhood infection by effective prophylaxis is crucial. Pros and cons. Pros. HBV vaccination is administered typically in combination with vaccines against diphtheria, tetanus, pertussis, polio, and Haemophilus influenzae type B. The first dose of HBV vaccine is given at 6 weeks of age to ensure the immunogenicity of the combination. Schedules of either 3 or 4 doses are used for hepatitis B immunization. And now the cons. Despite the recommendation from the WHO or the World Health Organization, only 92 of 193 countries report administering the vaccine at birth. In sub-Saharan Africa, the vaccine is currently administered at birth in 10% of neonates, and only 11 of 47 countries in the whole African region have introduced a regimen of vaccination at birth. A place in Ecuador. Fortunately, in Ecuador we have a vaccination scheme that covers infections such as diphtheria, pertussis, tetanus, hepatitis B, pneumonia, and meningitis caused by Haemophilus influenzae type B. And finally, the conclusion. HBV vaccination at birth, despite the challenges for poverty-affected countries to deliver vaccination in rural and isolated locales, is feasible. The possibility that rapidly facing in the timely administration of a safe monovalent HBV vaccine within a few hours after birth could contribute to the interruption of mother-to-child transmission and avert preventable HBV infections in childhood. Thank you so much for your attention and see you in the next time.